Hello, welcome to
Gareth Jones on Speed!
I'm Gareth Jones, and this is a recorded message. Zog, Richard, Violet and I are all on holiday at the moment, but I'm pleased to say that our podcast has been such a massive success that we're now franchising Gareth Jones on Speed around the world. So for this one-off summer special, we've asked some of our affiliates in overseas editions of the show to say a few words and to introduce a selection of classic songs in stereo for the first time from previous editions of the UK show. Plus, a unique and never-before-heard piece of music from Jimmy Cash. This message will self-destruct just as soon as I've ordered my next cocktail. In the meantime, here's Craft first. Autobahn UK. Autobahn UK. Motorway. Okay. Hard shoulder. Soft verge. Hard shoulder. Soft verge. Midland Expressway. M25. M25. Motorway, okay. Trust House Forte. Road Chef. Trust House Forte. Road Chef. I sit on the right and drive on the left. Cat's eyes shine so I can drive at night. I sit on the right and drive on the left. Cat's eyes shine so I can drive at night. Autobahn UK. Autobahn UK. Motorway. Okay. British cars. Bentley. Rolls-Royce. German cars. Bentley. Rolls-Royce. Autobahn UK. Motorway, okay. Motorway. Okay. I go along the contraflow. It takes me where I want to go. I go along the contraflow. It takes me where I want to go. I'm driving slow in the Gatso zone. Autobahn UK. Autobahn UK. Motorway, okay. This traffic queue will make me late. I might take a welcome break. maybe I'll take an A-road, dual carriageway, slip road. Lane discipline is not what it should be. Not as good as it is on the Autobahn in Germany. Generally a lower speed limit as well. Although it is a misnomer to believe that the Autobahns do not have a speed limit. They do. They are rigorously enforced. But when there is no speed limit, we are quicker than the motorways in Britain. Motorway, okay. Klaus, what is the conversion from kilometers to miles? How do you say Nuneaton? Nuneaton.
Gereth Jones und Geschwindigkeit! Mach schnell! Mach schnell!
Willkommen to Austria's leading automotive podcast, Gerhard Jones on Speed. Hello, all for the more zany amongst you. Hi. Here in the studio with me is Ricard Porter. Please be saying hello now.
Hello.
And also, we'll be joined by Zog. I'm now speaking to you, Zog. Please be sharing with us an amusing anecdote regarding automotoring.
How do you know if your Porsche has been stolen?
I am unaware of the facts that would relate to this particular matter. Please furnish me immediately with the answer. How is it possible to know if your Porsche has been stolen?
Because the police would telephone you and inform you that the miscreant has been detained in their custody and was being punished thoroughly for the signal failure to comply with legislation.
Zog, you are certainly a very crazy guy.
Ricard, perhaps you could inform us of a zany automotive story that will occupy no more than 47 seconds of airtime.
This is possible. Yesterday I told my friend Rudy that I liked his Mercedes A-Class.
I require more information before I can make an emotional response to this fact that you have presented before us.
I told my friend Rudy that I liked his Mercedes A-Class. My friend Rudy actually owns a Mercedes B-Class.
This show is dangerously out of control now. I have drawn up this PowerPoint presentation to illustrate the zaniness. Whilst we analyze it, please, you will now be listening to you two truths, guidance from above. Thank you.
You'd gone till I turned my tom-tom on. Now I'm on the road and finding dresses with postcodes. I needed your love, some guidance from above. Show me the way, take the motorway, take roads class B and A. Some guidance from above with your satellite of love. To your signal, geosynchronous. Fix. Root me around the roadworks. And the congestion on the B306. Yeah. Your guidance from above. They stole their navigation technology. Now I'm stealing it back. Thank you. Welcome. The heck. Gary Sullivan. Alan Plato. Thank you. I'm Mono. Guidance from above with your satellite of love. I locked onto your signal. You're only got a temporary fix. Right, you guys, you're listening to Shano Jones on Bloody Speed, mate. Joining me in the yard for today's Barbie cast, Shano Porter and Zog.
Hey, Zog, do you mind if we call you Shano?
Yeah, good
Otherwise
point.
it's going to get, like, really confusing.
Yeah, no worries, mate. No worries.
Good point there, Richard. So, listen, we got all this important car news to do. I just read details about the new Holden.
Hey, no, steady on, mate, because before you get carried away with that, I've got to tell you about the new Holden.
Well, geez, mate, that's ripper. But listen, before you go greasing your gollum about that beaut, have you seen the new Holden?
Well, is it as nice as the new Holden?
Well, I'd say it's sweeter than Dame Kylie herself.
God bless her.
Showing you pictures of a new Holden. Or a schooner of ice-cold VB on a new Holden.
Sweeter.
Yeah, so hey, Shado, you got any exciting car news or what?
Well, I got this new Ford Falcon.
Yeah.
Bloody
Graceful. Jeez, mate, this is going to start a goddamn fight. So, while we have that fight, you guys can listen to something the bloody Poms have sent us. This is more poof than music, if you ask me. It's the Pit Stop Boys.
J'adore les sensations au volant de la voiture.
It's graceful.
I recall that night we met, right down to your clothes, your curly hair, your Gallic shrug, your distractingly massive nose. Girl, you know I love you, and without you I'd be lost. It's just that you remind me quite a lot of Alan Rost. We talked all night at the party, and suddenly you were gone. Was it because I said to you, weren't you at Ferrari in 91? Girl, you know I love you, and without you I'd be lost. It's just that you remind me quite a lot of Alan Rost. In a pub on our first date, you bumped into some man. Instinctively, I blurted out that was just like you and Senna in Japan. Girl, you know I love you, and without you I'd be lost. It's just that you remind me quite a lot of Alan Rost.
J'aime tous les défis de la Corse automobile. Elle me permet de négocier parfaitement les virages à grande vitesse. La voiture possède une traction et une adhérence fantastique.
So I tried to be smooth on the brakes, did my best just to impress her. But when I look deep into her eyes, all I see is the professor. Girl, you know I love you, and I will at any cost. It's just that you remind me quite a lot of Alan Prost. Girl, you know I love you, and without you I'd be lost. It's just that you remind me quite a lot of Alan Prost. Oh, girl, you know I love you, and without you I'd be lost. It's just that you remind me quite a lot of Alan Prost. Oh, girl, you know I love you, and without you I'd be lost. It's just that you remind me quite a lot of
La voiture possède une traction et une adhérence fantastique.
Stappen. Je luistert naar Gareth Jones on Speed.
Hello and also welcome. This is Jos van de Jones on Speed and also a little weed. Touching me today in the studio is my co-presentator and also my sexual lover, Rick van de Poorten. And of course my other co-presentator and the handsome man, Zog. Hi guys.
Yes, have something for you. Today I saw a very great interesting car, and I've had a picture of it tattooed on my penis, which I'm showing to you now.
Wow, it is a smart car. Super fantastic.
No, wait. First, let me look at these highly pornographic literatures that I bought earlier to be giving to my nephew for his 7th birthday.
Ah, it's normal. Now I'm seeing it. It is a Maybach.
Super fantastic.
Yes. You win very superb prize. It is some heroin.
Ah, this is normal. Ultra excellent. So, listening friends and lovers, whilst we all chase the sweet lady H in the super permissive and relaxed way, here's some music those squares in the UK are sending us. It is from the Punk Floyd.
لما البترول يخلص احنا حنعمل ايه؟
What are we going to do when the oil runs out? Well, me, I'm going to smoke the resin.
We live in a land of riches, run by a culture that is old. All is fine as long as there's no hitches to the finite supply of man's black gold.
One day the truth will learn. Try to understand what all the fuss is about.
Allah has us over a barrel. The Yanks have no clout.
What we gonna do when the oil runs out? What we gonna do when the oil runs out?
What we gonna do when all the oil runs out? What we gonna do when all the oil runs out? What we gonna do when all the oil runs out? What we gonna do when the oil runs out?
No more 4x4s for your city runabout. We're gonna be in trouble, no shred of a doubt. We'll all be in a sticky mess, but the oil's run out.
The oil runs out.
Only a fool would use a fossil fuel. Like a dodo on an island without a survival instinct. We are not so primal, we're just recent arrivals. Watch us go, species extinct. Oh, what we gonna do when the oil runs out? What we gonna do when the oil runs out? What we gonna do when the oil runs out? What we gonna do when the oil runs out? What we gonna do when the oil runs out? What we gonna do when the oil runs out? What we gonna do when all the oil runs out?
شو بدنا نعمل لما النفط يخلص؟
Keeping America competitive requires affordable energy.
شو بدنا نعمل لما النفط يخلص؟
And here we have a serious problem. America is addicted to oil, which is often imported from unstable parts of the world.
شو بدنا نعمل لما النفط يخلص؟
The best way to break this addiction is through technology.
شو بدنا نعمل لما النفط يخلص؟
Since 2001, we have spent nearly $10 billion to develop cleaner, cheaper, and more reliable alternative energy sources. And we are on the threshold of incredible advances.
لما البترول حيخلص. طب احنا حنعمل ايه؟
We must also change how we power our automobiles. We will increase our research in better batteries for hybrid and electric cars and in pollution-free cars that run on hydrogen. We will also fund additional research in cutting-edge methods of producing ethanol, not just from corn, but from wood chips and stalks or switchgrass. Our goal is to make this new kind of ethanol practical and competitive within 6 years. Breakthroughs on this and other new technologies will help us reach another great goal, to replace more than 75% of our oil imports from the Middle East by 2025.
احنا حنعمل ايه لما البترول يخلص؟
This country can dramatically improve our environment, move beyond a petroleum-based economy, and make our dependence on Middle Eastern oil a thing of the past.
Yeah, awesome. You're listening to Gary Jones on Speed.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, let's go, guys. Gary Jones. Gary Jones. Gary Jones. Gary Jones on Speed. I'm Howling Mad Gary Jones, and right here is Smoking Blacktop Ricky Rich Boy. And high five, big buddies. Come on, let's go. Touch that flesh.
Awesome.
Let's go, guys. Yeah, I love you guys. Well, right now, wait for my sponsor.
The next part of Gary Jones on Speed is brought to you by Ford.
Because the road ahead may also be behind you in the future.
Hey, guys, you know what cars I think are real awesome? Ford cars.
Yeah, Ford. I like the best cars for awesomeness.
Yeah, oh, awesome. For real awesomeness. You just can't beat an awesome Ford.
Awesome. And here's a word from our sponsor.
Segment of Gary Jones on Speed is brought to you by Chrysler. Because driving is for freedom, the American way. Hell yeah.
Hey, you know what car I saw today, guys? I saw this car and I thought, bang. Guys, I just looked at it and I went, bang. That car is awesome. I mean, that car looks like totally so super awesome.
Was it an awesome Chrysler?
Awesome, good buddy. It was a goddamn awesome Chrysler.
They are so awesome in their awesomeness.
Yeah.
Was it like the most awesome thing? But hey,
Yep.
Gary,
Yeah,
come on,
yeah.
tell me, buddy. Tell
Okay,
me,
Ricky, baby.
What was the most awesome thing about the awesomenaciousness of this awesome car?
I guess it was the awesomosity of the awesomenitude of its sheer goddamn awesomeness.
Awesome!
Here's a word from our sponsor.
The next 34 seconds of Gary Jones on Speed are brought to you by General Motors.
When seeing is touching the feeling.
Awesome. So we got the survey here carried out by me.
Yeah.
And guess what? Guess which cars came out top for satisfaction in the categories of awesomeness, awesomenosity, and awesometatiousness.
Well, let me see. Let me give it some thought.
Come on.
Was it the
Yeah.
awesoming
It was,
of
yeah.
General Motors?
It was, yeah.
Because it has gotta be the awesomemelity of General Motors, right? Come on!
You nailed it, good buddy. You got it, guys. You just can't beat the awesome attitude of GM. But hey, you know what else is awesome, guys? You know?
This great, only so awesome song sent to us by the rad guys back at Gareth Jones on Speed in Wales, England. It's MCGT versus Z-Man Royale's IndyCar Divorce.
Awesome! Woo! You and I, we had to switch. We grew further apart. So Indy went independent, and Champ Car returned to car. We must admit we both could tell we had to stop. We got this far. The IRL can go to hell. call ourselves Champ Car.
It's nice to see for you and me. I'm going for
broke our hearts. D-I-V-O-R-C-E, the way to spell Indian cars. D-I-V-O-R-C-E, spells Indian cars.
Like Total Bull without that D on US drivers left us. The championships were tainted. Open wheel racing bifurcation meant the grids were decimated. But cart without the brickyard is a complete and utter bummer. It's like winner's circle without a pint of milk. It's like the Clash without Joe Strummer.
Although we broke our hearts. D-I-V-O-R-C-E, the way to spell Indian cars. D-I-V-O-R-C-E, spells Indian cars.
We were no better as Carlton Indy, but just like Mark and Mindy, being wedlock was really hurting. Reunited now, like Taylor and Burt, our differences are settled. New cars are being pedaled. The setup will be fettled. Ovals will be remeddled. Legal kitties have been plundered. As for years the fans have wondered if we'd see the day when a full grid of engines once again thundered round the brickyard for the 92nd running of the Indianapolis 500.
It was plain to see for you and me, although we broke our hearts. D-I-V-O-R-C-E, the way to spell Indian cars. D-I-V-O-R-C-E, the way to spell Indian cars. Plain to see for you and me, although we broke our hearts. D-I-V-O-R-C-E, I-N-D-Y-N-D, C-A-R-T cars. I-N-D-Y-N-D, C-A-R-T cars. I-N-D-Y-N-D, C-A-R-T cars. I-N-D-Y-N-D, C-A-R-T cars. Well, that's it. I'm happy to say that we will return to our normal level of ridiculous broadcasting with far fewer stupid foreign voices and made-up accents in the next edition of GJOS. In the meantime, we'll play out with a brand new tune. This is from Jimmy Cash, and this is The Racing Line. See y'all.
Hello, I'm Jimmy Cash. When I was young, I had a dream that I would go real far. My mama hoped I'd be a lawyer and step up to the bar. But the law would bring me trouble, I wouldn't be popular. 'Cause my ambition, my one true mission was to drive a racing car. I would win all the time, I would take the racing line. I would win all the time, I would take the racing line. So I took a trip to Silverstone to get the monkey off my back. I thought I'd learn a thing or two watching drivers on the track. I walked there from Towster with my guitar on my back. Took 9 hours to get there and 11 to get back. Would have got there in much shorter time if I took the racing line. Would have got there in much shorter time if I took the racing line. Well, I didn't have the money to buy a ticket for the race, so I waited for the dark to come, put makeup on my face. Not being wealthy, I figured being stealthy was wise. I dressed in black like a woman from Iraq, you could only see my eyes. Then I did what I had to do, it was scary and intense. I stole my father's wire cutters and broke in through that fence. I got caught by guard dogs and they were trained to kill by the president of the BRDC, Mr. Damon Hill. I did time, 'cause I cut his racing line. Yes, I did time, 'cause I crossed that racing line. Well, I did time in Thruxton jail for my sins as a fan.
The inmates weren't so friendly, except for just one man. It was a pit, but we got used to it, and I learned to call it home. My cellmate was a petrolhead, his name was Gareth Jones. His lisp was infectious, he was angry, thin and pale. His attitude impetuous for a podcaster from Wales. I said, hey guys, what you doing in here? He shared his tale of woe. He'd cross swords with Bernie Ecclestone. He was doing time. Crossing Bernie was his crime. He was doing time. Crossing Bernie was his crime. So we all live out our sentence, taking one day at a time. You will pay your penance, and I'll pay mine. Paid my debt to society, rehab feels fine. Incarcerated by Formula One, loving racing is our crime. I said incarcerated by Formula One, loving racing is our crime. I'm gonna find something else to love.
Get more info on this show at garethjones.tv. Write to the show on speed at garethjones.tv or subscribe for free at the iTunes store. Gareth Jones on Speed is made by Whizbang